Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
My name is Syed Mahmood. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Mahesh Fatrai.
Thank you. Can you
I'm
tell me
from
where you're
Nepal.
from?
I'm from Nepal.
Okay. Now, for this first part, I'd like to ask you a few questions about yourself and your surroundings. Let's talk about what you do. Do you work or are you a student?
I'm I work. I'm a teacher. I work in a private school,
Okay.
and
Why did you choose this profession?
mm, I I had sorry. I choose this profession because from beginning I like this profession a lot. I like teaching profession because I want to educate. I want to donate myself in the field of education. Contributing in the field of education is a lot for the country. We
Okay.
can make others literate and
Okay.
we can produce skilled manpower for the country.
What do you teach?
I teach social studies and it's about the contemporary issues regarding the country, social problems and all these things. And
Okay.
it's all about diplomatic relationship with other countries as well.
Where do you see yourself in the future in this profession?
Yes, teaching profession is such type of profession from where we don't get any kind of respect. Actually, respect should be given, but what happens is that parents, guardians, they don't think that my student is does better because of the teacher. If they do better, they think that
Okay.
it is
Why
by
are you taking
our
IELTS now?
Mm, I want to uplift my academic status. I want to do MPhil. I have completed my Masters in English Arts and Literature. I want to complete my MPhil and I want to donate more in this field.
All right. Now let's talk about something else. Let's talk about traveling. Do you like to travel?
Yes, I like traveling. I I have traveled to many parts of Nepal. Nepal, most of the hilly regions and mountain regions of Nepal are very beautiful. I like traveling there. Trekking and hiking are
All
very
right.
important for
What are
me
the
as well.
things you look for in a destination when you decide where to go?
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
What are the things that you look for in a destination when you decide where to go?
Besides, I have not planned actually. I have not planned anything. I don't care about such things. I go on working, laboring hard, and I think if we labor hard, we can create the future. The future will walk along outside. I think so.
All right. Do you think younger people and older people benefit differently from traveling?
Yes, I think so because for younger people, they can gain different types of knowledge. They can broad up their minds, isn't it? And similarly, older people are somehow religious, and they try to gain religious benefits while traveling, and young people seek pleasure and entertainment while traveling.
All right. Now let's move on and talk about languages. What are the languages you know?
I know Nepali, English, I know Hindi, and beside this, I know some colloquial languages of Nepal like Tamang language, Magar language, and so on.
All right. Are there other languages spoken in your country?
Yes, Nepali language is spoken in our country. Beside that, Tamang language, Magar language, they are our cultural language. They are spoken in some of the communities of Nepal, and Hindi is spoken in India. India is our neighboring country.
Okay. Do you like English as a language?
Yes, I like English because English is globally accepted language. It is international language and it has its own importance. We can communicate with different people of the world through English, so that I like this language.
All right. Now, I'm going to give you a topic. I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. At this point, the examiner would usually give you some paper and pencil, but obviously that doesn't apply. So we're going to proceed. I'm just going to send it to you in the message, so you don't need to write it down, but you can make notes if you wish during that 1 minute. So please check your message to see if you received it and let me know as soon as you see it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I've not seen.
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay, check your messages, please.
Skype messages.
Yes, Skype.
Still not arrived.
What is the last message you can see?
It's 15 minutes left for your test.
And then you sent me some other messages. You sent a message saying, okay, isn't it time now? Can't you see any of those messages?
Let me see. I have not seen the messages actually. Now let me see. Okay, I got it, sir.
Okay, your 1 minute starts now. Alright, remember you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I'll tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
Yes, sir. A big city that I've ever visited is Pokhara. Pokhara lies in western part of Nepal. And it is very beautiful city. It is surrounded by natural vegetation and all. It is naturally beautiful. There are lots of wildlife reserves here. It I went there because it's very near from my home, just a 50 kilometers away from my home, and it is a place of tourism. People of different places and even external tourists, they also come here to visit because it is really attractive to all the peoples. There is a lake called Fewa Lake, which is the second biggest lake of Nepal, and it is very famous for boating. Similarly, there are other places like Mahindra Cave, Devish Fall. In Devish Fall, a boy called Devish was drawn there, and it is a fountain. That fountain is very beautiful. Similarly, one can enjoy the overall view of Pokhara from Sarankot. Sarankot is a bit is in a bit altitude from Pokhara. We can go there and we can enjoy all the surroundings of Pokhara. The thing that I dislike there is that is it is slowly there is environmental degradation, pollution is taking place, and there is no any plan and policy determined by the government. For example, Fewa Lake, in Fewa Lake, people they throw rubbish there, and and the lake, the water of the lake is getting polluted day by day. And I surprised one day there will no
Thank
the
you.
people won't be there.
Now, we've been talking about a big city. I'd like to discuss some more general questions related to this. What do you think are the advantages or disadvantages of living in a big city?
As the advantages of living in a big city is that we get all the facilities there. We can enjoy everything. There are big city centers. We can go for shopping. Similarly, there are lots of places for entertainment. Similarly, the disadvantage is that it is overcrowded. Pollution takes place there. As people, due to the large number of population, there is no fresh air, water, and there may not be proper facilities
Okay.
available for all the people.
What changes have you observed in your city in recent years?
Mm, yes, I have observed many changes. For example, the number of vehicles have been increased. Similarly, most of the people of remote areas, they are traveling to the urban areas for better facilities. And the other advantage that I see is that the city areas are being made pollutionless, and government is trying to collect a lot of tax and develop the city areas.
Okay. We've seen an increase in population shift from rural to urban areas in many countries in recent decades. Why do you think that is?
As people, they seek for facilities in urban areas, people get all the facilities like job opportunities, they get employment facilities, there is a chance of good health and good education, they can fulfill the needs and necessities of their children as well. Because of
All
this,
right.
they move to the
Do you
city
think
areas.
having more cities and fewer villages is good for a country?
Sorry.
Do you think having more cities and fewer villages is good for a country?
Maybe I think so. If there is more cities, lots of the people, they are not deprived of facilities. They get their right to use their health services, education facilities. But totally, I don't agree again, because remote areas are also necessary. Remote areas are such places where fresh air is available. Similarly, the people of remote areas are pure. There is coordination among the people in the remote areas, so that I don't totally agree upon this view, but city area, all the remote areas also should be developed to city areas so that people get all the available facilities there.
Thank you. That is the end of your speaking test.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So what I'll do is I'll send you a message. I'll let you know how you performed. I'll send you a detailed feedback and a band score, pointing out, of course, your strengths and weaknesses. I just want to say that I really appreciate your spirit and your enthusiasm. I can see that it's the middle of the night over there in Nepal, and you have probably
Yes,
stepped out of your house because I guess people are sleeping inside, so you had to step out.
yes.
So
Okay, sir.
you're doing all of that, so I wish you a lot of success. I wish you all the best. Take care.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you,
Bye.
sir.